Doing own voice over soft music. Baby, come fast, we are gonna be late, Jungkook shouted while waiting for his girlfriend to come downstairs for college. Jungkook and Yan are couples. They both study in same college. Kim Yan, the most beautiful girl one boy can ever wish to date, but just like every other girl, she is little insecure about herself. John Jungkook, the heartthrob of university, dream boy of every girl, but his dream girl is Kim Yan. Jungkook fell in love with her at the first day of college and proposed her, to which Yan accepted to become his girlfriend after 6 months, to be more specific, secret girlfriend. It was Yan's suggestion when Jungkook proposed her to be his girlfriend, as Yan is insecure about herself and she thinks that she is not a perfect match for Jungkook. But she also loves Jungkook to the moon and back, so she decided to date him in secret. But Jungkook thinks Yan is perfect for him and he wants to shout to the whole world that Kim Yan belongs to John Jungkook, but Yan doesn't allow him. Cook, just 5 minutes, Yan shouted from upstairs while waiting. Jungkook was using his phone and scrolling through Instagram reels. At that time, he saw a reel where a boy pranked his secret girlfriend as he denies his relationship in front of everyone, so that girl just go and him in anger, and thus the secret relationship got revealed. Nice one. Should I try it? Yeah, I should. If it got success, then we don't have to play hide and seek game in college and pretend to be strangers, and also all those boys who have an eye on my yarn will come to know that she belongs to John Jungkook, and same goes with the girls also. Jungkook thought and decided to do the prank. Come, baby, let's go, Yan said while standing in front of Jungkook. Yeah, babe, and you are looking beautiful today. Hope I will control my anger when all those boys stare at you with their eyes, Jungkook said while pulling Yan and making her sit on his, as he was still sitting on the couch. Cook, I only belong to you, and you know that. I know, but that boys doesn't know now. That makes me angry when they with my girl in front of me, and I can't do anything, Jungkook angrily said and tightened his grip on Yan's waist. Well, my bunny seems to be angry. What can his carrot do to make him calm? Yan said in baby voice to melt Jungkook's anger. Well, Bunny will be okay if his carrot will him. Jungkook got cut it off when Yan already her lips on his, and both shared a passionate before leaving to class. Jungkook dropped Yan a little far away from the college, and from there she walks to college. Yan and Jungkook were sitting beside each other as they are still seatmates. Yan was using her phone while Jungkook was thinking how, when, where to do his prank. Good morning, students. Professor entered the class, but everyone's eyes were stuck on the new girl. Well, this is Leah. She will be studying with you all. Leah, introduce yourself. Myself, Leah. I hope we all will go along and become friends. Yeah, go and sit on the last row beside Jungkook, Professor said, and Jungkook just raised his hand without looking at Leah. Well, hi, you Jungkook, right? Leah said while sitting next to Jungkook. Jungkook just hummed in response without looking at Leah. But seems like Jungkook catch the attention of Leah. Leah was literally him. He is so handsome. Oh my god, his muscular body, handsome face, lip raising, tattoos, everything is making me insane, and I wanna know how he is in, Leah thought while staring at Jungkook and licking her lips, but suddenly her eyes fall on another pair of fire-splitting eyes next to Jungkook, which is clearly showing jealousy and anger. And if stare can anyone, then Leah might have by now. Leah got a hint as only a girlfriend can be angry when someone stare at her boyfriend. At first she got a little sad that Jungkook might have been taken, but then too she decided to confirm it. Jungkook, who is she? Leah asked Jungkook, who was busy taking his lecture note. But when Leah asked him, he looked at where Leah is pointing, and it was at Yan. Suddenly he got a spark in his coconut head. She is Yan, Kim Yan. Oh, is she your girlfriend? No, she isn't. She is just my classmate and now seatmate, that's all. And please, I want to focus on lecture, Jungkook said, and he made sure that Yan should listen to it. And definitely Yan listened it. How can she can't when her boyfriend is talking to another girl in front of her? Leah gave a sign of relief as now she can have a chance with Jungkook, but Yan's angry eyes got teary and Leah was about to introduce herself to Yan. But what did you just say, John Jungkook? Yan shouted and angrily banged her both hands on the desk and stood up on the seat, which gathered the attention of whole class. Kim Yan, where is your manners? Professor shouted on her. I forget my manners at home, Mr. Lee. Yan said without facing the professor but staring at Jungkook, who has his mouth wide open after seeing his sweet girlfriend's anger for the first time. Yan just closed her notebook and kept it in her backpack and took her bag and went outside the classroom without taking the permission of the professor. Has Yan left the classroom? What was that? Why she behaved like this? Jungkook, Leah asked Jungkook, bringing back him from his shock. Jungkook didn't say anything, just took his things and went outside following his girlfriend. And also, all the students were confused why Jungkook and Yan is behaving like this. So to clear their doubts, they also left the classroom and followed Jungkook, leaving the professor alone in the classroom. Yan stopped. Jungkook ran towards Yan and hold her wrist and turned her around to face him. What, Jungkook? Why you shouted? You don't know? That's why I'm asking. You said I'm just a seatmate for you, Yan said, and now her eyes started shedding tears, which made Jungkook sad, as it wasn't in his plan. He just thought that Yan will him in front of everyone. No, babe, it was you who said that to keep our relationship secret. Then how can I disclose it without your consent? Now the harsh reality hit her, and also now she started feeling his pain when all the boys with her in front of him. Just leave me alone, Cook, Yan said and jerked his hands which were holding hers, and she left the place to their house as she didn't have any words to say. Now all the students in the hallway got that Yan and Jungkook were in a secret relationship. Jungkook also followed Yan, but Yan already reached home and locked herself up in the guest room, and Jungkook also decided to give her a little time to calm down herself. Yan got up from the bed and went to take a shower, and then she opened the door and went to kitchen to have food. While passing by the living room, she saw Jungkook lying on the couch with closed eyes. Probably he might have slept while waiting for Yan to come, open the door and come downstairs to have a talk to clear the situation. Yan signed and went to kitchen. Jungkook opened his eyes when he heard noises from the kitchen, so he went towards the kitchen and saw Yan was cooking something, so he silently went towards Yan and back hugged her. Yan, I'm sorry, it was just a prank. I thought you will me in front of everyone, and thus we will make our relationship open, and I'm fed up with this secret relationship, Jungkook said while hiding himself in the cork of her neck. Prank? Yan asked, and Jungkook nodded his head. In the cork of her neck. Yan pushed Jungkook and faced him with more angry. Do you think my insecurity is a thing to play with? What are you saying, Yan? Jungkook, you already know that I'm insecure about myself, and that's why I decided to date in secret. It's not like I don't want to say to others that you are my boyfriend, but my insecurities, and now by doing this prank, you just increased my insecurity about myself. I said now I was fed up with this hide and seek relationship. Then you should have talked to me, would have find out a way. But no, you decided to increase my insecurity. Just wow, you know that Leah was literally you, and her intentions were not good. And that time you said that I'm just a classmate. I thought you also found her attractive as she is your style. So I got more insecure. What? I didn't even looked at her. Then how can you say that also? You are my ideal type. I like you the way you are. You don't need to be insecure. Yan didn't say it and left Jungkook alone in the kitchen, and Jungkook just pulled back his hair in frustration. Why I did that? I shouldn't have done that when I know that she is insecure. Everything. Now what to do? Jungkook said and looked at the ramen which Yan was cooking. She didn't even eat her food. He said and turned off the gas and went to Yan to call her to eat. Baby, come and eat your food. Don't starve yourself. Yan just ignored him and turned on the other side of Jungkook and covered herself with blanket. Jungkook signed and laid her next to her, but Yan opened her eyes when she felt him lying next to her, so she took her blanket and went to coach to sleep. And now Jungkook got that Yan is ignoring him. Baby, don't sleep over there. It's uncomfortable. Sleep on the bed, otherwise you will have back pain, Jungkook said, but didn't get any response from Yan. So he waited till Yan fall asleep, and after she slept, he took her to the bed and laid her there and then slept next to her. A week passed. Yan is totally ignoring Jungkook, more like giving him silent treatment. And now the students know that Jungkook and Yan is dating, and both of them are mad at each other. And also all the boys and girls stop with them. Hi, Yan. Leah heard her name while she was busy writing notes. What, Leah? Yan literally don't like Leah because of the way she stared at Jungkook in her first class. Well, I came to say sorry. I can understand you. I only thought to approach Jungkook if he is single. I'm not a homebreaker. Leah said, and Yan didn't give her any response. Yan, come fast. Jungkook is with Jack in the canteen. A classmate of Yan came running and said. Yan didn't waste a single second and ran to the canteen only to see Jungkook on top of Jack and the out of him. How dare you say about her and lay your dirty tricks in our relationship? For your kind information, we just aren't talking. That doesn't mean we broke up with each other, Jungkook said while Jack, who was already unconscious, Cook, stop. Yan approached him and pulled him from Jack. Stop, Cook. He is already unconscious. Leave me, Yan. He should, for lying his eyes on you and talking about you. Cook, come, let's go from here. No, Yan, I'm still not done with him. Jungkook got cutted off by a pair of lips and he hurt back as he missed those lips from weeks. And also he calmed himself in that. Yan normed when Jungkook pulled her more into him, leaving no space between them and without any mercy. Cook stop, Yan said while pulling back from and her going up and down to catch her lost breath, but Jungkook wasn't satisfied, so he was about to pull Yan into another. But Yan stopped him and took him outside before telling one of the boy who was next to Yan to take Jack to the medical room. Bring Jungkook to an empty classroom and made him sit and gave him water to drink. Mind explaining? Jungkook entered the cafeteria, but he halted on his step when he heard Yan's name. Well, did you listen? Jungkook and Yan were in secret relationship. Yeah, and I also heard that they are now mad at each other. You know, at first I was sad when I heard about their relationship because Yan is my dream girl, and you know I have planned so many things to do with her, even to in, but everything shattered. But now, when I saw them mad, I think I can make use of the situation and make Yan mine. But what do you think? Jack asked his friend. Well, good, but what about when Jungkook will come to know your plan? He will, you got angry, so he pulled his friend by his collar. No one should know this until I make Yan mine. Do you get it? He was about to leave his friend's collar, but he himself fall down on the ground due to a heart on his face, and that was none other than Jungkook. He then sat on top of him and started him without any mercy. Yan signed because she think what Jungkook did is right. How can someone interfere in others' life without knowing anything? Don't repeat this again, Yan said and was about to leave, but Jungkook pulled her back from her wrist and made her sit on his and hide his face in the cork of her neck, and she felt her shoulder getting wet. That means he is crying. She was about to pull him, but he only tightened his grip on Yan's waist. I'm sorry, baby. Please don't ignore me more. I'm inside. I'm just a body without soul. Please, I'm sorry. I just used your insecurity. I totally forget about your insecurity. I only thought of making this whole world know that you are mine. I'm sorry, babe. It's okay, babe, and I'm also sorry for hiding our relationship. I felt your pain when you saw other boys around me, so I was not angry on you. But when you said that it was a prank, it just triggered my anger. As you know now, I don't like pranks, that's why. I'm sorry, now I won't do any prank. I won't even take the word prank in my entire life. Please, baby, forgive me. Jungkook said and pulled back from her neck and cherished her cheeks, as now both of them were crying mess. I forgive you, Cook, and also I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I already forgive you, babe, when everyone came to know our relationship. You know, now I'm so happy as those boys and girls stop lingering around us. Yan nodded her head. Yan, baby, can I? Yan looked at him who was staring at her lips, so he pulled him into a deep, passionate. Jungkook and Yan were each other deeply as they both didn't for a week, but now things gone out of control and they both lost their hormonal control and started doing their work to calm down their hormones. The end. Thanks for watching. Bye.